on the presentations. I thought you guys did a really nice job. What we're going to do today is we're going to start our Chapter 4 unit on the Ojibwe, okay? So the Ojibwe, you're going to quickly find out, they come into Dakota territory. So what we know in Minnesota, up through like the mid-1600s, our land was occupied by the Dakota people, and it was all theirs. And things started to change midway through the 1600s when the Ojibwe started to migrate into their land. And that's going to change things not only for the Ojibwe people, but also for the Dakota. All right, so the word Ojibwe, I want you to all know, and you're going to find out throughout this chapter, it's spelled different ways. And the reason why it's spelled differently from time to time is they didn't write things down like we do today. So people interpreted how they would spell that name or that word, and now we have different ways to spell it. Okay? One of the examples is right here. This is the most common way it's spelled. Ojibwe, Ojibwe. Okay? There's another spelling, it's over here. Can someone go grab that card for me? David, you want to go grab it? Thank you. Okay, different spelling, pronounced the same though, Ojibwe. Okay? There's one other way that it's spelled, and it's around the room. Can someone find it? I'm looking for the word Ojibwe. Okay? Griffin, why don't you go grab it? Well, I was gonna make sure these things didn't fall down. You notice that?
Yeah.
I get enough tape to hold up a poster. All right. So this one ends with an A, okay? It's Ojibwa, and it's still Ojibwe. So 3 different spellings, same word. All right, they also were called different names. Like the Dakota, they were sometimes called Lakota or Sioux, okay? Ojibwe was called 2 other names. Can someone find those words or names? Okay, Alina, why don't you go grab one? And Laura, why don't you go grab the other one? Yeah. All right, thank you. So Alina, she has the word Chippewa, which you've heard before. That's another name for Ojibwe. And Laura has this one. This is Anishinaabe. Can all of you say Anishinaabe?
Anishinaabe.
Okay, that also means Ojibwe. So as we learn about the Ojibwe, keep in mind this is sometimes the way you're going to see the words pronounced or actually spelled. Okay? Chapter 4, our vocabulary. I'm going to do that a little bit different this unit. I'm going to actually give you the words with the definitions. Okay, there's a total of 8 words that we need to learn. And you're going to have a quiz on those 8 words next time we have class. So on Tuesday. So today we're going to review these words. I got an activity we're going to do to help you remember what each of these words mean. So let's go into our iPads, please. And in Schoology, open up the assignment for today that's called Chapter 4 Vocabulary Quiz Done in Class. It's actually posted for Monday because that's when the actual quiz will be. So if you open that up, it's going to look like this. And then go ahead and put that into Notability. All right, so raise your hand if you have this in Notability. All right, awesome. All right, let's go through each of these words and the meaning. The first one is wigwam. This is a round dwelling made of poles, saplings, and covered with sheets of birch bark or woven mats. So a dwelling is like your home. Okay, as you know, the Dakota lived in teepees, which were like a triangle shape. Okay, a wigwam was more round. It was like a little dome. Okay, so different than the teepee. Pelts. Caden, can you read the definition for pelts for us?
Animal skins that have been cleaned, stretched.
Okay, perfect. All right, alliance, Cole.
Agreement between two or more groups to join forces, allies.
Yeah, so if you're an alliance, you're like friends with them, okay? Another group that you want to work together with. Okay, Kendall, what's the meaning for oral tradition?
The custom of telling stories about their histories and legends of the group in order to teach about that culture.
Okay, very good. Allie, can you do the next one for us?
Conflict between cultures and people.
Okay, so if there's a hostile situation, it's not good. There's friction, okay? People aren't getting along, groups are not getting along. Intermarriage. Bailey?
Marriage between two different cultures, Native Americans and French Europeans.
Okay. Do we have intermarriage today in our society? Oh, definitely. Okay. More so than they even did back then. But we started to see intermarriage in North America in the 1700s because you had all these people coming from all these other lands and continents and countries. So the Native Americans are here, and sometimes they would end up marrying someone from, let's say, Europe, okay, or a country in Europe. Okay. David, can you read what earthen means?
Made of earth, dirt, or clay.
Okay, pretty self-explanatory. They made a lot of things from earth, but if it was called an earthen. Okay, and then the last one, go ahead and read that. Hudson.
Tension, conflict, or problem.
All right, very good. So here's what we're going to do today. Has anyone ever played charades before? Ooh, got some charades fans. Okay. All right, so do me a favor here and someone explain to the class how you play charades. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So it's like there's one person that's like acting out something and you're allowed to talk or speak and then you're trying to guess like what they're trying to be or who they're trying to be.
Perfect. I was exactly right. The only difference here is she said one person, we're going to do this as a group. Okay, so your job today at your tables, and we're going to spread out, we're going to use the commons and the room. What I want you to do is go through all of our 8 vocabulary words, and you'll have 7 minutes to do this. And I want you to come up with a game plan and practice how you're going to act out each of the words. Okay, once we're all done practicing, we'll come back in here, and then your group or your table will come up to me, and I'm going to give you one of the vocabulary words. You don't know what you're going to get, and then you're going to act it out. Okay? If we have time and things are going well, some of your groups will do multiple words, not just one. Okay? So be prepared to do any of the words on the list. Remember, like Aubrey said, you can't talk. Okay? So you're going to have to act it out. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, so as you practice, you're obviously going to need your iPads and have your word list. Ladies at this table, you're going to work in the commons. You guys can go in the commons, and then your group will be in the commons too. You guys can go in the commons, and the rest of you will be in the rooms and just spread out, okay? All right.
Let's go right here. When we're doing intermarriage.
Okay, you can pause it.
I have an idea for